fuck.
Okay, thank you, Duncan. We appreciate that.
Hello and welcome to our first video of 2023. I hope you all had a fantastic new year. In this episode, we're joined by Greg from the Pursuit of the Paranormal podcast as we investigate a property that one of Patsy's relatives used to live in. Numerous members of her family have had experiences in the house, from phantom knocking on an internal door to a figure being seen on the first floor landing. Because of this, we decided to start our investigation here. For clarity, we did also investigate the third floor using the same methods but found absolutely nothing, and as I say, everything seemed to centre around the first floor landing sort of area. Before we jump into the video, I have a small favour to ask. A whopping 97% of you who watch our videos aren't subscribed. If you like what we do, please consider hammering that subscribe button. It really supports the channel and allows us to keep making this content that we enjoy making, and hopefully you enjoy too. And without any further ado, let's get on with the investigation.
Ghosts seem to be able to set them off without moving them. But they wouldn't just go off like the one behind you hasn't gone off once.
So at a party, isn't it?
Yeah, the one behind you hasn't gone off at all.
No. So it is.
I wonder if you put both of them next to you because they come out of the same packet.
That is true.
Then you
That would be a good
could
situation, isn't it?
yeah,
I won't go near that.
because you could potentially have a dodgy
Three to
one.
press and you just put it down.
You just put it down.
Oh!
Red lights go off.
I might look at the camera.
Thank you very much. Can you stop now, please?
As this light is just having a party in there.
Where is that REM pod? Is the one right at the top of the stairs?
Yes, this one at the top of the stairs.
There's everything.
That could have been you because you just pointed near it.
I think that may just be a malfunction. Let me just...
So now if both cat balls go off at the same time,
That's yeah. That'd be
that's
interesting to see if
and
they
we
do.
know that the cat ball didn't go off there,
Yeah,
so we know it's not potentially dodgy.
yeah.
Yeah, they're both going off now.
They might just touch them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they both go dead-ish. Right, the left one, which is the one.
I heard a bang then, but I don't know if his knee was on that.
Okay, so the one that you just put in there has gone off. And now the second one's only just gone off. I know it's
Oh
gone
my
back
god,
again.
it was off.
No, the first one's gone off.
Yeah, and that's okay, that took longer to go off, that one.
They're not both going off at the same
No,
time.
that's the one. But then obviously they're in
Should we
different
ask
slightly
them if
different
they can?
places.
So then,
The person who's making the lights, can you see the ball next to it? If you can try and touch that one as well, you'll get even more lights if you like them. You can make the room go really nice and pretty. Can you try again for us?
Did you swap walls or just put one?
Let's just put one next to it.
what we might be worth doing is bring down faulty one, or not the faulty one, but the one.
The one that's looking like it's faulty.
We need
it
to
keeps
swap
coming on.
positions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. What's that? K2's
Really?
just gone off.
I turned my thing off.
No, K2's just gone off.
Yeah, I turned my
Yeah, it's
phone
going off. It's going off.
I turned my flight mode off.
I'm not talking about your phone, I'm talking about the K2 actually going off.
Yeah. Yes, but my phone's not on flight mode.
Took flight mode off.
Oh, I thought you said you turned it off. I was saying, okay, that's fine.
I'm going to go and sit.
It's the same one all the
This is
time.
the same one.
Can you
That's why I'm
switch-
just a bit dubious about it.
Swap
We need to-
tackles,
yeah.
please, Mike.
So that's the way we'd know.
Yeah.
Well, I might just like take a K2 and just check that hallway quickly.
Yeah.
See if there's any like K2 stuff, like background maybe. There's no internet. There's no internet, no phone, no TV. So
No, I've got mine off. I just
yeah, there shouldn't be any
I'm on
wires
flight
anywhere. Yeah, there's no wires anywhere.
The one I just moved went off again. Yeah, it's potentially that cat ball was just a bit.
Yeah.
Bit sensitive. But that's the good thing. That's at least we've got multiple cables we can test.
Yeah, I get that like.
So we get one excited thinking.
Well, the meter
It still could
the
be.
boxes are going off a lot, which is not related to the cat.
No.
So.
My homemade REM pods have fucking never gone off.
You know, they very rarely go off. They're quite hard to get off. That sounds wrong, but.
That's enough about you, Mike.
Hard man to please.
So what Sean's lighting up now? Is that the dodgy one we think? Or?
Yeah, I moved.
Okay.
I swapped it out with the other one.
So the one going off is the dodgy one.
Dodgy, yeah. If that is something setting that cat ball off, are you able to set one of the other ones off or touch one of the other devices?
Oh, thank
Thank
you. You like that cat ball, huh?
Loves playing with them balls.
Can you touch the box nearby, please? There's a couple of boxes there. Touch one of them for me.
Or just that ball again?
It does seem to really like that ball. It's in that area, because it hasn't no physics
Should
on that one.
we, so that ball there, shall I just roll it into the,
Yeah.
In the bedroom.
into just that hallway?
Try not knock the one that's on the,
Because that hadn't gone off at all.
No, it hasn't
Oh, it's
been for a
not.
while.
if it starts going up again,
Already
then
torched,
it'll be
isn't
cool.
it?
Yeah.
Torch in here.
Oh,
Okay.
they could have just rolled past that
Yeah,
one.
it could have, yeah. So are they done by touch and just a
Just
sensation?
movement, yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, movement.
Yeah, the one you just rolled into the room is going off now as well.
Okay, now you've got 3 that you're able to play with now if you wanted to.
So that one I've just put there, that was in here, didn't go off once.
It's not off.
It was in that back room.
And kept going off. Mine's just gone off again.
Can you do some of the other balls?
Or some of the other devices.
They're really pretty, those lights. If I was girls, I'd like them.
Well, exactly, yeah, they're good.
Do us a favour, Pats, because we don't know anything about this place. Grab the Alice box and wipe that on
You want the Alice box on?
and see if we start to get anything we can call.
What does that say?
So it's going to bring up.
Spits out
Well,
random
that's-
words.
It's supposed to bring
Oh,
up
that
words, yeah, that are relevant, but we'll find
It's,
out.
I've got to get used to all these names, because I always forget what they are. I've heard of them. and
Loads,
say-
loads of different names for shit as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandra Berry.
But like, I think it detects fluctuations in like temperature and EMF frequencies and then
Yeah.
spits out a word.
And we're going to turn on a box now. This is the box in front of me in my hand. If you want, if you can come and speak into the box, and it will try and tell us what you're trying to say to us. So it will make a beeping noise and change colours when it's got a word come through.
Yeah, quite a loud beep.
Well, in front of me so I can read the words.
So it won't pick up, but it doesn't pick our frequency down. Our voices, pictures and
No,
stuff.
It shouldn't do.
It doesn't record us or anything.
So sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't.
The red cat ball's just gone off.
Pan.
Pan.
Pan. What do you mean by pan?
Like P-A-N.
Can you tell me what you mean by pan, please? No.
What?
No.
Well, it sounded like no, but
It sounded like no.
yeah, but it says noun.
Huh.
Pan is a noun.
Congratulations.
I didn't know that.
Countdown. Can you move the cat balls again for us, please?
Go.
Oh. No.
Those are
Oh, it's
fireworks. Those are fireworks. Can you hear them? Don't be afraid of them. Let's just say it's just fireworks.
Yeah, even though they make a noise, they actually make some pretty lights like the balls do, but they're just outside in the sky.
Maybe you don't know what day it is, but it's actually New Year's Eve. So there's lots of fireworks tonight. Reach.
It is a reach, this sounds like going.
You can't reach the ones in the sky, but you can reach the balls in the
What are you
air.
trying to reach for? Are you trying to reach for the cat balls?
What also adds credence to the cat balls being something weird is the fact that there's inconsistencies in them being set off.
But they haven't gone off for a while now.
Especially that one that was going off all the time. We moved the location.
Yeah, like it's in the corner.
You haven't said anything for a while. Do you want to come and say something else for us? Can you give us your name, maybe? What's your name? Don't be shy, we won't hurt you. It's gone quiet again now.
So it feels quite warm and calm now.
I'm a bit
calm.
cold.
A bit
that's
cold,
because
yeah,
it's
we're
hot.
near the window though.
Clairvoyant.
What?
Yes, it was. We've never had that word come through. That's a long word as well.
Well, you technically could be.
I wonder if that's referring to
Yeah,
you.
I'm not clairvoyant, but
Who,
yeah.
who are you trying to speak to? Is there someone here you'd like to talk to? Is that outside or inside?
Result.
You're getting a little bit
Yeah.
obscure now.
Can you tell us one of our names, please? I'm Greg.
I'm Mike.
I'm Kelly.
You might already know my name, so I'm not going to tell you. See if you can remember who I am.
Slight.
Slight.
It's like what? Come and tell us one of our names. Who do you want to speak to?
Expect.
No.
You're losing us. Can you be a bit more clear about what you'd like? Can you give us one of our names, or can you tell us your name? Please.
Dwindle.
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 Okay.
So in the middle of the room there is a green light. If you go near the green light you can make it go amber and into red, I think.
Yeah.
Could you see if you can change the lights or make them flicker or turn them out would be even more impressive.
Mm.
So is it, do they just have to walk up to it to do that?
Yes, they shouldn't, in theory, be able to touch it. We can't, because we don't have, yeah. Sorry, I'm so sniffly.
Yeah, so in theory, if I turn flight mode off on my phone,
You'll see it go absolutely mental.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so that's what we want you to do. If you can do that to the device,
All
That'd
the
be
pretty
awesome.
lights that you've got on the bars.
Said.
Excuse me. Oh,
sit
No, that's us.
Oh, okay.
with it. So,
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, but
yeah, when in flight mode it doesn't give quite.
As
Yeah.
much of aggression. It's on
Yeah.
Yeah.
The balls haven't gone off for ages.
no.
Can you touch the balls?
You keep
Please.
so-
They're smooth.
It sounds like someone's rumbly stomach.
it does, doesn't it? I keep hearing noises and I don't know what
Yeah.
they
I heard
are.
it.
Are you hungry? If you're hungry, can you move one of the balls?
Sinful.
We've got two words come through. So we had sinful and Jenny.
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 As in the girl's name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when it said clairvoyant, I closed my eyes and see if I could pick up on anything. I could tell you what it was, if you like.
Yeah.
Again, it could be
Army.
Now that's interesting.
What?
Army.
Army.
In a few different ways.
It could be like bollocks or my subconscious or whatever.
Okay.
But it felt like a guy who was probably about mid-20s, short brown hair and the name Duncan.
Okay.
Suicide as well, basically.
That'd be interesting because it's a good thing you told us though, because if we pick anything up now,
Yeah.
that-
I don't. It's weird because I don't want to tell people and influence the
No,
investigation. but-
Wait,
if you told us afterwards, it'd be less impressive.
Yeah, it would
We've
be.
got Duncan come through and you're like, oh, I picked up Duncan.
Well, I was picking up Duncan when it came through with Dwindle, and I was like,
Melody.
Is there a Duncan here with us? It's interesting it came with Army because obviously there could be someone in the
Army
Army.
magazines.
Or
Yeah.
there's Vietnam Army, there's Falklands War. over
There is
there.
army
There's hours to
books.
talk about, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what that, it could be something relative or it might not be. But
If you're a young gent, roughly about mid-20s, with short, light brown hair, possibly named Duncan, can you set up one of the balls for us? Or give us,
We want to match you on Tinder.
yeah. Or give us a sign that you're here in some way.
Kelly does, I know.
Okay.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
thank you.
Okay, thank you, Duncan.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
That's amazing.
And
Well, it's got 2 words. And Betty.
And Betty. Is there a Betty here as well? Betty feels like a mother connection.
scream.
We haven't screamed.
Not yet.
We don't want to scream because we're hoping that you're nice people. We're nice people.
We're not here to frighten you.
Yeah, we don't want you to frighten us and we don't want to frighten you. We just want to say hello.
That didn't go for ages and ages and ages.
No.
Duncan,
No,
can
no,
you
2 6,
stop
2 6,
now?
2 6. It's on a cycle, so saying that it wouldn't matter. If that's Duncan and Betty, can you set off one of the balls in the room behind? Not that one. Can you set off one of the other balls? Duncan or Betty?
Or Jenny, if there is a Jenny here.
You've got to go off again.
Duncan, we're going to use the ball as a way for you to say yes and no to our questions, okay? So we're going to ask you some questions, and if you want to say yes, can you make the ball light up, please? Do you understand? Do you not understand?
Did you hear those 2 knocks then?
I did hear those 2 knocks just then. That was
I
nice.
wasn't sure there were fireworks.
I don't know.
That might be my tummy.
With
Might be fireworks actually. Oh yeah, it is. I can see flash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Duncan, if you're here with us, can you set off one of the balls again for us? Or if it's not Duncan, if it's a Betty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a series of yes and no questions, Betty. If you could make that ball light up for yes, we'd be very grateful. Was Duncan your son? Was Duncan your husband?
There's a click then.
Were you related to Duncan in any way?
magnet.
Is it actually Betty we're speaking to?
The fuck?
Thank you, Betty.
Betty, why do you not want to answer our questions?
Everything your family knew about this place was a dude though, right?
Well, they didn't know agenda, but also you
Tap.
Tap. We did hear a tap a minute ago. Was that you? Can you tap again?
It was another very slow one then, as you said that.
You're gonna have to make the tap really loud though, because of all the fireworks. I keep thinking I can hear taps.
Just be quiet for a second. Once it stops. When it stops. Right, that stopped and went off again now. Because there was like a brief.
Go back to the gender. My nan thought there was a man downstairs, but no one really knew the gender of the way from the hallway. They just assume it's masculine because obviously it's peeping. Can you tell us your name, please?
Derek.
What?
Can I just tell you, I've also seen something on the camera, like an orb or something, go right across Mike. As soon as he asked that question.
Man's voice, it sounded like you worry. Same man's voice, you don't.
Can you tell me how many people?
Same man's voice, yes.
How many spirits are there? Tell us how many spirits.
Man's voice, my goodness. Man's voice, unintelligible.
Boots.
Can you tell me what year it is? What year is it?
Say man's voice, unintelligible again.
Say it really clearly. Nice and clear. What year is this?
Winter.
It is. It is winter. It's a very important day, in fact. Can you tell me what day it is today? What holiday is it? It's a special day today. It's in winter. What day is it?
Chief.
Okay, that one's a big gap. Doesn't make as much sense to me. Okay. How old are you? What's your age?
True.
Yorkshire. Okay. Thank you for those words. But can you tell Mike? Can you tell Mike your age, please? Tell Mike how old you are.
Yeah.
Train thing. A Great Western.
Great Western Railway,
Did
yeah.
you work on the railways? Maybe you were an engineer.
Can you tell us how old you are? Or how old you think you are? Now, you've said a lot of names tonight. Which one is actually the one that's with Mike and Kelly in the other room? Could you tell us? Could you let Mike tell us who you are?
Devil.
Oh,
I hope that was a joke. I hope you're joking with us. It's not a very nice joke, though.
it's crossed the line.
Yeah, we don't really like that. Were you not very religious? Or maybe you are religious. Hmm? Can you get Mike to say something for us? Because I've noticed he's been quiet for a while, so I guess
Yes.
you're not talking to him. Say something in his ears so he can hear you.
Could you touch him on the back?
Oh yeah, I'll touch him.
Aunt.
Okay. What do you mean by aunt? Is Betty, is it about Betty again? We were asking earlier if she's your mum. Is she your auntie? Tell Mike. Go and speak to Mike. Do you have a message? Can you give it to him? Really shouldn't pay attention.
Alignment.
Alignment, okay. Only because it's encouraging them, I think, to use this box. Go and speak to Mike. Go and give Michael the message. He's in that room. Can you see where I'm pointing? He's in that room there. And if you use the box in his hand, he'll be able to speak for you.
Jacket.
Were you near the box then, Kelly?
No.
Hopefully they...
I'm stood right in the corner, you'll see me at the camera. I mean, I moved like from my weight lifted
Well,
from that
hopefully
bottom.
that means they're moving through
I
the
don't know why, but I'm getting like a tight neck and a stiff throat. Or a stiff neck and a tight throat, I should say.
Have you gone to Mike, like we asked? Thank you.
He's a bloody freezer. The rest of it's not too bad.
I can't believe I never used this one off with microphones.
Mm.
I think if you're with Mike now, can you give him a message for us?
Man's voice, it sounded like you'd think, but it was very hard to understand.
Will you say it again for us? But really loud and really clear. And Mike will be able to tell us what the message is. This only gives out words, see, so it's no good, but if you talk to Mike, oh my god.
No, that's me.
Oh, oh my god. Mike will be able to give the
Man's
whole
voice, you're
sentence.
too late.
You're too late? Well, what are we too late for? Let's keep going.
But my thing is now offline. It's in flight.
No.
Oh, no, wait then.
Oh,
No,
oh.
so no.
Oh.
That was my fault.
Give Mike
The
the whole
man's voice
sentence.
sounded like a sort of sound.
Yeah, go on, keep talking. And if you think I have to keep going.
Drink.
And the weather. Yeah, it's very rainy weather. Excuse me. Tell Mike what day it is today. It's New Year's Eve. Can you tell that to Mike?
Man's voice sounded like yes, but it was very hard to hear.
Say to Mike, Happy New Year. Be really impressed if you say that to him.
Can you say December to Mike? The word December.
Horse.
Can you tell Mike what my name is? Can you tell Mike what my name is, please? Or even better, can you tell Mike what my middle name is? I'm saying it in my head. Can you tell Mike what my middle name is?
There's a weird like whistle sound, which I think's radio, but it's getting more and more clear with every cycle. It's like a...
Are you whistling to Mike? Can you whistle God Save the Queen? Or God Save the King? That'll be a nice easy one for us to recognise.
It's too late for her though.
Orange.
Orange.
And the whistling sound's getting higher in pitch.
Okay, can you do God Save the King? Or God Save the Queen? Because I'm not sure if you're Victorian. But if you could do God Save. Can you whistle that for us? I can't do it. You're whistling.
Can you tell Mike?
Higher in pitch once again.
Can you tell Mike how many people are currently living in the house? As in me, Patsy.
Michael.
Yeah. Can you go and speak to Michael though? Do you know where he is? Or who he is?
I'm gonna stop now, guys.
Okay, what made you
Why?
stop?
There's anything that made you stop?
You know what I said about hanging?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it was a choice to be hung. It felt like forcibly hung, i.e.
Alfred.
i.e. ankles were bound
Oh, Jesus.
and
A murder, is what you're saying? Like a murder?
like a murder or like a gallows hanging sort of thing.
Okay, and what made you, is that what you were picking up on before you just like that went? Trickery.
Trickery.
Oh, it's just on this last bit. So was that what made you stop, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what made you stop. It's on this box. Your name came
Name
through.
came through, that's why I asked
It
Yeah,
said
it said Michael, and then you go, can we stop please?
That's why I asked, why did you stop?
Do you know what's
Yeah.
also really interesting? Another interesting thing that happened is that we asked who, because they kept coming up with quite a few names actually. It just came up with a few more after they came up with Alfred just then.
Do you know?
But
Gravity.
we said we asked. We said, okay, who is speaking to Mike now?
That's you two, right?
Bang.
That's me.
We said who is speaking to Michael now? And the box pulled up devil.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, devil.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm out.
Yeah, tell us all.